Hey guys, what is going on? It is DaBoki here once again, and it's time for another MapleStory video. I'm here on my Mercedes, and I'm doing a Monster Park PQ run. I wanted to go ahead and test out the new Hyper Skills, because as you guys know, Hyper Skills were just released for GMS, so Mercedes did receive their Hyper Skills, and I want to go ahead and get a few Mercedes videos out for you guys, so I hope you guys don't mind. But yes, I did want to go ahead and take this time to talk about something, a quote actually that I read, and I thought it was really interesting, and I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts and experiences on this quote. So the quote says that success is done in private, but failure is shown to the public. So it's very interesting that they say this, because I feel like it's so true. I've had so many of experiences of my failures, or if someone needs to tell me that I'm doing something wrong, is really publicized, but if I succeed at something, it's not really that publicized, like they're used to it, or people are just kind of used to, or just thinks that it's the norm that people are supposed to be doing these good things. You know, I know not every little single deed can be recognized as something good, you know, like someone picks up a piece of trash and everyone throws a party for that person because they threw away their trash. I'm just saying that I think there needs to be a little bit of good reinforcement, or at least a little bit more good reinforcement happening in our society. And I don't know if you guys experienced this, but I want to go ahead and tell you guys my experience of receiving this punishment of not being succeeded in public. So this happened to me a lot, quite often, you know, but a vivid memory that stands out is probably with my first job when I was about 15 or 16 years old, when I was working at Walgreens. You guys probably heard about this, or my video talking about my first job experience. Walgreens is pretty much a small convenience store that sells almost everything you could possibly imagine, and I was a cashier there. And when I'm not dealing with customers, and when there's no customers that are coming towards me to ring up their goods, I pretty much go ahead and face the store. We called facing a part of the job as a cashier. You guys probably seen a lot of this if you just go to a store. You know, you see things just labeled the right way. Things on the shelves are faced the right direction. They're pushed up. Everything looks tidy and nice. You know, you make sure the Kroger brand of tomato sauce is not facing against the wall. It's actually showing the Kroger label in the front. Well, I had the job for some odd reason to face lipstick and mascara. Now, if you guys ever seen, for some odd reason, you guys shopping for lipstick and mascara, you men out there, don't worry, I don't judge you, but I do have my opinions. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, those little small tubes are probably the hardest things in the world to face, alright, because first of all, they don't have a face. So how do you face something without a face? Well, I did my job and I made sure everything was synchronized and looked all pretty over there, and I pretty much faced probably at least 1,000 lipstick tubes and mascara eyeliners. You know, girls are just trying to like try it on or pick it up, or some of you guys out there just throwing it around for some odd reason. But yeah, so I spent like hours doing that. The manager walks by, doesn't even notice it, you know, he's just like, okay, and walks away. He doesn't even acknowledge that, hey, good job, you know, that looks really good. A few days later, you know, I'm getting swamped at the cash register. For some reason, everyone and their mom is coming at me with their goods, and I don't have a time to face the store. And the manager just comes at me and says, "David, why is the store not as red faced as looking like this?" I don't know why I had a manager like Yoda, but I said, you know, I was getting really swamped here, and he was like, you know, it's your duty for the store to look good, and now I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. I really need to work on my voice. But pretty much, you know, he got on me pretty hard for not facing the mascara and the lipstick that one day. And you know, it was looking pretty good, I thought, but apparently there's one that was facing due north and it was supposed to be due east. And I was like, okay, you know what, this is really ridiculous. In that moment, every time I worked somewhere, you know, I worked at Walgreens, I worked at a pizza shop, I worked at a sandwich place, a daycare, I've noticed that we don't really get acknowledged for doing good things. We don't get acknowledged for doing things that, you know, we go out of the way to do. You know, we sweep the floor up without anyone else telling us. No one is going to say, hey, good job for sweeping up the floor. But if you don't sweep up the floor, they're like, oh, you know, you should really sweep this up. You're not doing a good job cleaning. And it's really interesting, you know, how this reinforcement, I feel like, because we're just so used to the fact that we're supposed to be doing good things. But I think we need some positive reinforcement of our actions that we do in everyday lives. People, you know, it's generally, we're really attention hungry. You know, that's kind of who we are. We want attention, but we don't get attention for doing good things. we get attention for doing bad things. So this is not good because we need to be doing good things. There's already too many bad things happening in this world, and you're wondering why there's bad things happening. It's because probably they're not getting recognized for doing good things. You know, they mow someone's lawn without even telling them. Okay, well that maybe they'll get the police called on them for trespassing. But you know, it's like a team wins a medal, you know, but then John doesn't win a medal, and everyone's like, oh, did you hear about John? He didn't win a medal. And they're like, okay, well, who won the medal? I don't know, probably the whole team did, but John did not win a medal. And you know, they recognize him for not winning something. You know, they're just like, alright, well, John already failed, he didn't win a medal, now I have to rub it in his face even more that he's a loser. Alright guys, well, I'll stop jibber jabbering, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. It's been on my mind a bit, and you know, do you guys get noticed for doing good deeds? And I think you guys should notice other people for doing good deeds, and just start it, you know, start noticing some good people out there, because we're attention hungry. Alright guys, well this has been DaBoki, thank you so much for watching, I really mean it guys, thank you, it means a lot to me, and we'll be seeing you guys later.